No one imagined he would ever say it out loud, yet insiders claim Barış Baktaş finally revealed the truth that turned the entire celebrity world upside down. His favorite woman has always been Yağmur Yüksel. And with that single revelation, a storm of jealousy, betrayal, family pressure, and explosive drama erupted, reshaping everything fans thought they knew about his marriage, his loyalties, and the emotional triangle that has captivated millions. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Because what unfolds next is one of the most tangled, emotional, and shocking stories in recent memory, filled with secret confessions, whispered accusations, media frenzy, and a love that refuses to disappear, no matter how chaotic the circumstances become. According to sources close to the actor, the statement didn't come in an interview or during a dramatic confrontation. It slipped out in a quiet moment, a moment he believed was private, safe, and far from prying eyes. But nothing stays hidden for long in the world of fame. And once these words reached the ears of the people who had been watching this emotional saga unfold, the reaction was immediate and explosive. Those who witnessed the moment say Barış wasn't angry when he said it. He wasn't trying to cause trouble or shock anyone. He was tired, visibly exhausted from the pressure of fatherhood, marriage struggles, rumors, and the constant balancing act between duty and desire. In that vulnerable moment, when a trusted friend asked him who had truly captured his heart, he exhaled heavily and said the name everyone suspected, but no one expected him to confirm. Yağmur. The scandal ignited instantly. Within hours, social media exploded. Fans who had followed their story from the beginning went into meltdown, creating comment wars, long emotional posts, conspiracies, and hashtags that trended until dawn. He never loved his wife, this proves it. He and Yağmur always had undeniable chemistry. No wonder everything was falling apart. This is unfair to everyone involved. Finally, the truth is coming out. But the truth wasn't simple. It never is. Insiders say that Barış and Yağmur's emotional bond had been building quietly behind the scenes long before the public suspected anything. They weren't lovers, they weren't openly together, but their connection ran deep in a way that defied easy labels. It was emotional, intense, magnetic, something neither of them had the courage to fully acknowledge. At first, it was subtle, the way he softened around her, the way she lit up when he entered a room, the long conversations they shared in private corners at gatherings, the laughter that came too easily. People around them noticed the spark, but dismissed it as friendship. Only later did they realize what they were really seeing, the beginnings of something powerful. But then everything spiraled. Barış's marriage, already fragile, began to crumble under the weight of sleepless nights, arguments, family expectations, and emotional distance. His wife, Gülüm, sensed the shift long before anyone said a word. Friends claimed she confronted him more than once, demanding explanations for his wandering attention, his late-night disappearances, and the increasing number of evenings spent working or meeting friends. And although Barış denied everything, she could feel the truth in the silence. The hardest blow came when she overheard a conversation, the one where Barış admitted that the woman he admired, the woman who understood him, the woman he cared for more than he wanted to admit, wasn't his wife. It was Yağmur. Family interference soon intensified. Relatives of both sides became involved, adding pressure and emotional chaos to an already unstable situation. Some members of Barış's family demanded he fix the situation for the sake of reputation. Others whispered that the marriage was doomed long before Yağmur entered the picture. Meanwhile, people close to Yağmur urged her to distance herself, telling her she deserved someone who could choose her freely, without fear or guilt. But feelings don't disappear just because people say they should. Rumors claim that the emotional turmoil reached its peak during a private gathering weeks ago. Barış and Yağmur were seen speaking quietly in the corner of the garden. Witnesses say the tension between them was unmistakable, raw, heavy, charged. One moment she looked like she was holding back tears. The next, he looked like he was about to reach for her hand, but stopped himself at the last second. That was the night, some say, when everything changed. Something passed between them, an unspoken admission, a moment of truth neither could deny anymore. And the fallout has been catastrophic. Baris's marriage is now hanging by a thread. Golem is said to be furious, heartbroken, and determined not to let her family fall apart. Some claim she is considering legal action, others say she is preparing to fight for custody. And the pressure she has placed on Baris is building by the day. Meanwhile, Yağmur is struggling with overwhelming guilt. She reportedly told a close friend that she never wanted to be the other woman, that she didn't want to ruin anything, that she simply loved someone she wasn't supposed to love. She is exhausted from crying, exhausted from hiding her feelings, exhausted from watching Baris suffer in silence. The media has only made matters worse. Paparazzi have swarmed both their homes, capturing every expression, every outing, every moment of vulnerability. Headlines scream accusations, talk shows dissect every detail, and gossip accounts publish dramatic, exclusive updates every hour. And now fans are asking the question that no one dares to answer. Will Baris choose her? Will he admit publicly that the woman he wants is Yağmur? For now, the actor remains silent. But silence can be louder than words. Insiders say Baris has been withdrawn, contemplative, and emotional ever since his statement leaked. Some believe he is preparing to make a choice that will shock everyone, to follow his heart, regardless of the cost. Others fear he will retreat under pressure, choosing stability over love, responsibility over desire. But one thing seems certain. His heart has chosen already. And that truth, that devastating, beautiful, complicated truth, has already changed everything. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, because as this emotional saga unfolds, every new revelation promises to be even more shocking than the last.